What is going on YouTube? Your boy Zane is back with another video tutorial of a challenge of free code caption SAS called apply a style until a condition is met at with at while. So it says that the at while directive is an option with similar functionality to the JavaScript while loop. It creates CSS rules until a condition is met. The @for challenge gave an example to create a simple grid system, and this can also work with @while. So I'm assuming this is a syntax for @while and how to use it. So it says first define a variable x, which is here, alright, and then set it to 1, which is done here, and then next use while directive to create the grid system while x is less than 13, which is done over here. Alright, so this is the while directive while x is less than 13. And then it says after setting the CSS rule for the width, which is this one, alright, x is incremented by 1 to avoid an infinite loop. So here's incrementing x, alright, and here it's saying that it wants classes with call and then hyphen and then the hash, which is to convert the current value of x into a string. So at the end it would be written as this, alright, so call 1, call 2, call 3, alright, in this scenario. Cool. So it says use @while to create a series of classes with different font sizes. There should be 10 different classes from text 1 to text 10. Then set font size to 5 pixels multiplied by the current index number. Make sure to avoid an infinite loop. Cool. Right, so let's get started. So I just wanted to tell you guys that if you guys are trying to code this solution line by line, the screen will freeze unless you do it in Firefox based on my research. Okay, so it will work on Firefox, however not on Chrome. And also the actual problem why the screen will freeze in Google Chrome is because the code auto runs before the user has actually finished typing. So if you write out a solution line by line, the browser, which in this case is in the case of Chrome, it will freeze unless you type very quickly. So because I don't really want my screen to freeze, so I'll just copy and paste this syntax, or you can say the solution here, and then alter the values to suit my needs. So first of all, I need I'm gonna change the variable, alright, to y. I'm gonna leave the value of it to 1, that's fine, and I'm gonna change the terminating condition to y. While y is less than 11. Why have I put 11? Because I only need 10 classes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However, if you want to do 10 as well here, you need to put an equal sign over there. Alright, but I'm not gonna do it that way. I'll just simply type 11, so, and omit the equal sign, and then I'm gonna change this call to text because we need the classes 10 as by our requirements. Okay, and then I'm gonna change the variable from x to y. And then what did we need? We need to set the font size to 5 pixels multiplied by the current index. So font size, alright, and then I'm gonna say 5 pixels multiplied by y, which is our current index. Alright, and then we'll increment, and then it also says that make sure we avoid an infinite loop. How we can do that? Yes, by incrementing y each time. Alright, and here you go. So each paragraph is being incremented by 5 pixels. So here I give a value, say y, and set it to 1, which because I needed a starting value, and then I set my while condition, while loop conditions, saying that as long as y is less than 11, which is 10 now, because I need 10 classes, then I'm setting the classes to this value. So I'm setting classes, say text -1, and these curly braces will take the actual value of the variable y. So in this case it would be text -1, text -2, text -3, so on and so forth. And what this hash is doing is converting the value of y to a string. Alright, and then I was applying a font size to each of the classes. So I was incrementing by the current value of y. Alright, so why did I put 5 pixels? Because there was a requirement here. So in this case, the first paragraph would have 5 times 1, alright, and then the second paragraph would have 5 times 2, which is 10, and then the third will have 5 times 2, 5 times 3, which is 15. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so on and so forth. Alright, I'll just show that to you as well. If I inspect the element here, alright, then it will be shown as, here 10, 5 times 2, 10, 5 times 3, 15, 5 times 4, 20, 5 times 5, 25, so on and so forth. Alright guys, I really hope you understood the concept of at while in SAS, and you know how to use it as well. If you have any questions in regards to this, do leave me a comment below and I'll make sure I get back to you. It might be a bit difficult for extreme beginners, but that's where I come in to help you guys. So any questions, feel free to comment. Alright, This is it for this tutorial, guys, and I really hope you understood it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have fun coding and play around with the while feature. Alright, I'll see you in the next one, and the test obviously passed. Keep on trucking, ha ha ha.